And the team that gets me excited, Manchester United, Manchester United.
Sorry, what? I can't. I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you. I can't get any reception on this thing. Just hang on a second. Oh, that's better. What were you saying, Dave?
Hello, here we are. We are back.
We're back.
We're back. So we've done the cup final. Well, they've done the cup final specials, which were great to do. Looking back, what things were like back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Watching it with our pop and crisps. So we've had quite a few comments about that as well. So there's one comment I forgot to tell you about as well. Is Simon, like, used to be my old neighbour. He messaged saying that he remembered watching the cup finals with his dad and his granddad.
Right.
And I asked him, I said, did you have pop and crisps? And he said no. He said he reckons Evans Senior and Junior had all the pop and crisps in Redditch at the time. And I said, you're probably right there. So, but a lot of people have said they get the same memories and they love it. St. Greavesy, build up on the coach, everything, just love it. So yeah.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Aye, when I was lad.
Yeah, and another message that we had was from Scotty. Yeah, great message. Thanks for that, mate.
Yep.
And you said about you enjoyed it going back in the day, what it was different then than it is now, and you get it from what we were saying. But you posed us a really tough question as well, didn't you? Didn't it? It was a tough question, wasn't it? He posed us, wasn't it? Yeah. So basically 3 goals that were scored. FA Cup, so 83, Whiteside's volley against Arsenal at Villa Park in 83 FA Cup semi-final.
And here it is.
Yeah, we'll show you.
Oh, Grimes is onside and so is Whiteside here. Oh, I say! It's amazing! It's absolutely fantastic what Whiteside has achieved. He's put Manchester United in front. Only 3 weeks after scoring at Wembley in the Milk Cup final. He's restored the pride to Old Trafford. They've come from behind. Arthur Ormiston forward. And Norman Whiteside saw his opportunity. He came from an inside left position. Onside, said the linesman. The volley with his left foot, absolutely perfect. And he's not 18 years old until May the 7th. And the goal has come 20 minutes from the end of the semi.
What a goal that was. So
Fantastic
goal, wasn't it? Norman, breakthrough season, wasn't it, for him? And fantastic, wasn't it? He scored that great goal in the Milk Cup final as well against Liverpool. And he scores that goal and he's 17, isn't he? Still. It's just crazy. What a player. What a player, Norman. So there's that one, which you've just seen. The next one is another FA Cup semi-final goal, which was Robson's against Liverpool in 1985 at Main Road. There you go.
United fans, I think it made it extra special because Liverpool had got in front, and it made it extra special for us because we came back. And I was fortunate enough to score probably one of the best goals I've ever scored for Man United. I picked the ball up, played 1-2 with Gordon Strachan, and I could just feel that Mark Lawrenson was going to catch me, and so I thought I've got to hit it here while I've got the opportunity. And it was one of those on the training ground, you close your eyes and go into the top corner, 1 in every 20.
That gets them off their feet.
Sparky to get the winner as well. That made my goal even more important, just to get back into the game. A great skill by Strack again, a great finish by Sparky. And that was typical of Mark Hughes, big game player.
Again, a look at the watch. Manchester United go to Wembley. They've beaten Liverpool by 2 goals to 1.
At the time, those can be great moments, when you get carried off like that by the fans, but sometimes it can be overpowering as well. So that was a great comeback for us in a semi-final replay, because Liverpool were a top team at that time, and they had the edge over us in the league, but we kept doing well against them in cup competitions, thankfully.
And what a goal that was. Little 1-2, knocked it through. You can see, on interviews, he said he can feel Ronnie Wheeling getting closer to him. So so he just hit it. I don't think he just hit it. He hit it, but he hit top corner, wasn't it? It was just phenomenal goal.
Great goal.
Absolute phenomenal from Robson, and he's obviously scored loads of other key goals for us as well, hasn't he? And then the third goal that we've got to choose from is Big Norm's from the actually 85 cup winning goal, which we've shown obviously in the cup final special. Again, we've got to show it again. It's worth showing it again, isn't it? So yeah.
Manchester United playing with great pluck and intelligence, get the ball out, and they've made their own openings already in extra time, and this fellow Hughes is coming into it more and more, and here's Whiteside. Strachan is following up, Olsen on this side, that's all he's got. Whiteside shoots, it's there! Norman Whiteside has done it again! Embraced by his colleagues after putting Manchester United in front with a goal out of nothing. The youngest scorer in Wembley FA Cup final history 2 years ago. He's still only just 20, and he writes another chapter in one of the great storybook biographies of post-war football.
So still can't believe that he actually scored that goal. But the build-up on it as well. I think we won a header from the back. I don't know if it was Frank Stapleton won the header. I think it was maybe because he was playing centre half. Because it was extra time. We were down to 10 men. After obviously with Kevin Moran being sent off. And then it was Sparky Hughes, wasn't it? Picked the ball up, didn't he?
Picked the ball in midfield. He turned quickly, didn't he?
Yeah, nice feet.
Pressed straight to the right, a long ball.
But the ball itself, though, if you look at it, it was with the outside of his right foot, but he put spin on it as well.
Yeah.
Because when he hit it, he was like because Sparky, when he hits the ball, doesn't he? But then it was perfectly into Whiteside's path, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he knew if you put it too far ahead, because Whiteside wasn't the fastest, was he? You weren't going to catch it.
No. But
it was a beautiful ball. And then we had the long legs of Gordon Strachan sprinting, trying to get past. We had the energy to do it, but he did it. He went round Norm. What's the funny thing about it though is if Norm would have passed it to him, there was no one in the box.
No.
Because Jesper Olsen was struggling to get in there. We were down to 10 men. We had no one else in there. So, but obviously Strachan did it, and then Pat van der Heijden, the left back, he just moved slightly, didn't he? Just slightly. And then Norm I still can't believe he scored that goal. How did that go in? It was just pure genius, wasn't it?
Absolutely. A drop of the shoulder.
Yeah.
A movement.
Little shimmy thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. And bent it into the right hand corner.
Bottom corner, yeah. And we've said before we thought he did the TV little camera in the corner of the goal, but it wasn't. It was I think it was Neville Southall's goalkeeping bag, which he probably kept his makeup and his sandwiches or something in, didn't he? It was another goal that hit the cameras that we were thinking of. So, but to beat, I just still can't believe it. What a goal!
What a goal!
So, which one do you think we're going to pick? Who were you going to pick for then, Dan? Who are you going to go for?
Well, we picked it independently.
We both had an independent adjudicator.
Yeah, and we came up with the same answer.
Yeah. And
it was Norman.
Right, Robson, semi-final. Oh, no. What? No, it was Norm's, yeah. It was Norm's. Of course it was. The other goals are fantastic, but Norman's...
In the 85, in the cup final.
Cup final, down to 10 men, extra time. Incredible.
Manchester United have won the FA Cup for the second time in 3 years, and Everton's dream of taking an unprecedented treble is over. Ron Atkinson commiserates with Howard Kendall. And what can you say about Norman Whiteside, a cult figure now in Manchester United history? I say now, and as they console Kevin Moran, the man sent off, he's pleased enough to congratulate the others, because Whiteside, only 20 last week, has won the FA Cup.
Difficult to choose because of 3 great goals.
Fantastic goals.
But
And Neville Southall was probably the best goalkeeper in the world at the time, wasn't he?
Absolutely. And the cup in the cup final,
FA Cup final.
the pressure's on.
And he's 19 years old.
Yeah, he's got to be the best.
Incredible. Legendary, and it's never going to be forgotten, is it?
Yeah.
Never going to be forgotten.
No.
So yeah.
That's their goal. So what's your favourite goals? Did Scotty say?
So no, he just listed some of the goals. He didn't say what his favourite was, but yeah, you can come back to us, or anybody else come back to us.
Yeah.
You know, but it's going to be tough to beat Norm's, isn't it?
It is.
It's going to be tough to beat Norm, even though we have got some great goals, to be fair.
But if you can come up with the evidence of a better goal...
Yeah, we will put it to the independent adjudicators.
Yeah.
So he'll adjudicate mine, and then I'll adjudicate him, and then Dave will tell you the answer.
Right.
Something like that, anyway, won't it? But if we don't agree with it, you won't put it on, will you?
No.
No. So yeah, so that's
thanks for that, Scotty.
Yeah, nice one, Scotty. Yeah, cheers.
Beam me up, Scotty. By the way, I need beaming up.
He certainly does. It's easy beaming up. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Scotty.
Yeah. So,
carrying on from Norman Whiteside, you met him, didn't you, son? About 10 years ago.
So yeah, first time about 10 years ago. Because Norm used to do a lot of, he still does it now, the corporate stuff at Old Trafford. So it'd be great to see if you were going there for, you know, like executive tickets and whatever, and he'd talk about, you know, the games and what. He's just such a character. He's Irish as well, and he's funny. He's got a great personality, and he loves football in United. But a real good guy, and he likes a few sherries as well. So sometimes we met him, and he probably had a few too many. So I remember he was with someone and I was with Rob, I think once we met him, and I said, Norm, I said, you look like you had a good day, mate. And whoever was with him said he's had a really good day. So we had a picture with him. I'll show you the picture. So, but it was and he tried to sign something for us, and he was having a sign about, where am I going to sign this? There's no room to get my signature on this picture. I think it was a picture of me and Georgia, I think it was. And he said, that picture's too nice for me to sign it, he was saying. So, and then Rob had his pen, but he hadn't put the lid back on. So we had all black permanent marker on his hand, and Norm was looking at him, and he just starts laughing at him. Because, you know, things are funnier, aren't they, when you've had a drink and whatever. Yeah. And he's saying, you've got a bit of a problem, you've got a rash there. And he said, you're going to go and see the doctor about that one. And he's going like that. And he was just, so we just left him. And yeah, it's funny with Norman. Yeah, I had a picture with Georgia as well, and he also signed the '85 Cup Final shirt that I did. So I got one for myself and one for Rob, and he had no problem at all signing that one. He loved it. So there's a little video of that as well. I'll find that if that's on, or if I find it, I'll put it on. And then we met him as well in hotel football later on with his wife as well. Dee, she's lovely as well. Always got time. And when Rob was recovering from leukemia, we sort of having a chat and that with them, and they were like asking him how he was, and we seen him again, and they asked how he was again, and yeah, just little things. It's just, you know, they don't have to do these things, but they do. He's just a nice fella.
Where did you meet him?
So, well, after a few of the games, so under the Munich tunnel, just outside Old Trafford.
Yeah. And
then in the hotel football as well.
Right.
So I met him in there a few times. So I was a bit gutted when he had to sell his all his United memorabilia in his Northern Ireland stuff, but because of when he played and the decades and stuff like that, and he had to retire early, he was looking for his retirement funds, and that's what it was. So he had to sell his boots from '85, his medal and stuff. I know United have bought some of it, but I was a bit gutted for him, to be honest with that. But he's done it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So, you know, so yeah. Yeah, so that's Big Norm. What a guy. What a player. Legend. So yeah, if you're watching Norm.
Yeah, nice one, Norm.
Yeah.
To Rob. Oh, you've got to pull it really tight. Yeah, sorry mate, yeah. It's to Rob. You need to tight. Sorry. Would you do the other one as well? You want that, Georgia? Yeah. So I'm being...
Are you doing... Just do what you're told?
I'm being really cheeky, sorry. to me. People acting too Dave. Are you still doing the tours and that as well?
I'm on one tomorrow, actually.
Oh yeah.
Now football is a pleasant game, played in the sun, played in the rain, and the team that gets me excited, Manchester United, Manchester United.